Alright class, today we're going to be going over how to name polyatomic ions, transition metals, and acids. First let me go over how to get to my website for all you new students out there. What you could do is go to Google Mr. Kaminsky-Hayes. So again, go to Google, type in Mr. Kaminsky-Hayes. It's the first link that says my homepage. And you're there, okay? So I just moved my website link to the bottom of the page. Remember, when we're doing these compounds, you got to find your ionic and covalent bonds first. Your ionic bonds are metals and nonmetals, while your covalent compound are two nonmetals. Okay, let's go over how to name or write the formula for a polyatomic compound. First we want to talk about the cations and the anions. The cats are positive, remember my Milo and Ziggy. My anions are negative. An means opposite. So first the cation will always be your metals. In this case lithium is Li, while your nitrate NO3. Next write down your positive or negative charges. Li is +1, NO3 is -1. When you crisscross, you get LiNO3. Okay, my Milo cat's going to be helping us with the rest since he's a cat and he's positive. It'll be a cation. Here's our sodium sulfate. Sodium's Na. So we have Na +1. Sulfate was SO4 -2. When you crisscross, you get Na2 SO4. Next one I have is potassium phosphate. K is potassium, group 1 element is +1. Phosphate PO4 -3. Just crisscross, you get K3PO4. And finally we have lithium carbonate. Li is lithium, +1 charge. Carbonate, CO2, -3 charge. Crisscross, you get Li3CO2. That makes all the charges balanced. Now we're going to learn how to name transition elements. The transition elements are on the d orbital. They're in the middle of the periodic table. Here you got to make the cation equal by putting the proper Roman numeral in the anion. So if I have FeCl, the net charge of Cl is -1, and I only have one of them. The Fe will be Roman numeral 1. If I have FeCl2, each Cl is -1, but I have two of them, it'll be -2. By doing that, I'm going to have Roman numeral 2. And finally, here's how we name our acids. Remember, an acid has to have hydrogen in it. It's derived from the anion names. The way to remember this is, if you see ATE, like you ate something, it will be icky. It's making your stomach icky. That means IC will be the end of the word. However, if you are ate, then you are with us. Good way to remember it. So let's say I wanted to name H2SO4. You first need to look up what the SO4 ion is. So we look up SO4 and it says it's sulfate. If you ate something, it will be icky. So you end up with H2SO4 will be sulfuric acid. And since I know you guys probably want to know, I think if you look at the picture on the left, you'll know what I found out yesterday.